All right, Pisces, here we go. The 12th sign, right? This is a soulmate energies update for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, my two fish people. For February 2022, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. Let me tell you something, okay? I got my pre-shuffle here. My first card on top, and I shuffled for a good 10 minutes, is the Five of Wands. And if you've been watching any of the other signs here for February, including the overview video, I think. But anyway, if you've been watching any of the other signs I've done for February, any of the other 11, you know that I talk about this card. This card has been the most common card to come out. February in my Q1 reading, January, February, March, my first quarter of 2022 reading, was about new beginnings in love. Before those new beginnings can happen, some sort of conflict needs to be resolved here. There's a misunderstanding. One side sees things one way, another side sees things another way. I don't know. But a Five of Wands is coming up way too much. A lot. It's not a card we often see. If you've been around a while, you know I very rarely pull it. But lately, especially for these February readings, it's everywhere. And you got it as your opening card here in the pre-shuffle. It's crossed by the King of Swords. Okay? Somebody is resolving in your case, in the case of the 12th sign, my two fish people. I love them butt cheek tattoos, by the way. Your person on the other side, the incoming energy, roles can be reversed, but it's the incoming energy, so for most of you it's your person, is resolving some sort of conflict on their side. There may also be a conflict you two need to resolve, but somebody is going after their happiness. As I say, as I've been saying, chasing rainbows. We got a rainbow sword here. This King of Swords takes action. Okay? And I know that because of the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's turning here. Everything's changing. The Wheel of Destiny is turning. This is a card of communication. They may be communicating with you. I don't know, but right now everything is quiet. You got to let it, whatever is playing out, play out. However it's playing out for you, whether your person's married or not married, or lives alone, or lives with a bunch of people, has a family around them, has a career, I don't care. Right now, everything is going on in the shadows. If it seems quiet, it's not. You just can't hear the noise, the way you can't hear all the noise around you with the radio wave signals. All our wireless internets and all our radio stations and TV stations and all the frequencies that are around us right now. It's loud, but we can't hear it. It's actually louder than a rock concert, but our ears don't pick up in that range, so we don't hear it. You got a rock concert going on in that range you can't pick up. Okay? I want you to keep that in mind, because somebody here is holding an Ace of Cups for you. This is the King of Cups, right? They're about to tell you something. This is secrets revealed. The King of Cups is crossing the moon here in my pre-shuffle. They're about to tell you something, but you got to wait for it. It's like I told you, I've been telling you. And I've been telling you in your weekly reading and all of that. And your Friday reading, you know, where I pull one card for each sign. This is going to be a good reading. You might want to sit tight. All right? Okay. Get them butt cheek tattoos out. Get your pants off. Whatever it is you got to do. Get some coffee. Get some beer. Whatever. Let's go. Let's do ourselves a reading, two fish. Let's go. Right here. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Pisces for February 2022, universe. Let's go. First card out here is going to be before the cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? And it's going to play into the pre-shuffle, so remember the pre-shuffle. All right. Let's see what we got. This is Why the Fuck Are We Here? Okay. Chasing rainbows. You don't get the rainbow without the sun. Yeah. It's the sun. It illuminates everything. It's communication. Somebody is going after the sunshine. That's the easiest way I can put it for you. Somebody's going after their sunshine. But that moon card crossing that King of Cups tells me, remember, your energy is tied to Leo's angle. And I pulled for Leo what I consider probably the most intricate reading I'm going to pull all year. I can't imagine anything more difficult to read than that reading. I suggest you watch it, even if you don't know a Leo. It ties to your situation energetically. And I know a lot of you don't understand that because you're conditioned to believe that this is astrology because readers do signs and all that stuff. But Trust me, it's about energy, okay? I would definitely watch that reading. There's something in there for you. Right here, Page of Swords. While they're trying to find that sunshine, somebody's keeping an eye on you. They're keeping an eye on you. They got you in the corner of their eye. Even if it's just 5D in their mind, you're there. Okay? Again, like I told you about that moon card. It's a good analogy I gave. Okay? This is spying's always in the background, either 5D or 3D. The analogy I gave for the moon card involved all the radio signals around us, from our wireless units, from our cell phones, from radio stations, TV stations. It's a fucking rock concert. It would be deafening if we could hear in those frequency ranges. All right. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's give the deck a final shuffle. And let's do this. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Pisces for February 2022. Give me a reading, universe. And it knows what I fucking mean by that. You bet your two fish asses. It knows what I mean by that. Here we go. Give me a reading. Okay. You know I love you guys, right? You know. I do. I truly do. You are, without a doubt, one of my favorite signs. You are. Never met a Pisces I didn't like. I even have a Pisces parrot who's eating right now. He chose not to be here, but he's missing out. Your overall energy is the chariot it crosses the sun before the cut. The overall energy of this reading is someone getting the fuck out of something and getting their fucking ass over toward you. That's the overall energy of the reading. And I don't even know what's crossing it yet. I don't. I didn't look. I just laughed when I saw this. But there it is. There's your proof. I didn't know it was there. I don't care. I know I'm not getting egg on my face. I read the energy first and I pull the cards. I want you to see me get egg on my face sometimes. I do. Those of you that put me on a pedestal will knock me right off of there. That's what I need. I can't help you if I'm on a pedestal. Right here is the Six of Cups. It's the fucking soulmate connection energy. It's more fucking past life ties. That you have a very powerful connection here. It's someone thinking back. Someone keeping an eye on you. We got to keep it with all the energy we've seen so far. It's fucking mind-blowing. This is a very, very, very strong soulmate connection from the past. And somebody's getting out of something on their side. Now, it could be a way of living. They could be married. It could be a controlling family, a job. I don't know. It's going to vary for all of you. But this chariot is determination. But that moon card in the pre-shuffle is important. Our reading's on the flip. Let's do it. Let me fix this. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person feels in the 3D, in their emotions. I'll dig a little. Right here is how they feel in the soul, right? About you. And not what they show you in the 3D, because that's nonsense. Maybe it's nonsense. I'm not sure with this person. I think it's more silence sense. Psi sense, right? Right here, hidden energy. What the universe wants you to know through me, and I'm going to tell you, it's read with the energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. Okay? Anybody tells you they can, run for the hills and put your wallet away. They're full of shit. The universe itself can't even breed fucking free will. It's there so that we're not just robots on a track. But we are in a way. The road of destiny is like the main road. We can only turn down roads that are already paved, just like in our car. It has offshoots that you can take. But what happens is, if you don't take one of those and you just drive the car into the woods, well, you hit a tree, don't you? You land yourself in a tower. That's where free will has its downsides. A lot of people use it against themselves. Your person's been doing that, but they're not anymore. They're chasing rainbows. All right. What's the energy around the connection? First card out after my horsey here. Right? Yeah. My man. It's the Three of Pentacles. A foundation is set. The foundation is set. I don't usually get this energy around this card. Sometimes I say, oh, they want to build a foundation with you. Something needs to be built. No, it's set. The foundation is there. It's ready. It's just waiting for the work crew to show up. Okay? Start building on top of it. And I don't mean you've got a foundation of trust with this person or you've talked to them. I don't mean that. I mean the property has been purchased to build the house. The hole has been dug to lay the basement and the cement and the concrete and all of that. It's ready. The site is ready to be built on. It's down to free will. It's minor arcana. But I got major arcana over the whole reading. And the why the fuck are we here card is major arcana. We opened with the 5 of Wands. But that was crossed by a King of Swords, and that's somebody taking care of business on their side. You may have a conflict with this person too, like why the hell I have to wait so long, could be just, as simple as that. But that 5 of Wands is a key indicator. I pointed out to you that it keeps coming up in readings for a reason. The fact that that keeps coming up, it's about resolving the issues. 5s in the tarot are temporary issues, okay? 5s are temporary. We're temporarily out in the cold on the 5 of Pentacles. We can come in. The key is by the door. The 5 of Wands is nonsense. Easily resolved. It's temporary. They're always temporary. That's why the 5 of Swords is a false victory. Because it's temporary. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a skin cancer. Well, that's a false victory. Yeah, you can't see it, but you didn't fix it. It's still there, dumbass. Like that. Right here, how do they feel in their emotions? Another horse. Right? I do a terrible horse. I do the little lip thing good, though. There you go. 5 of Cups. It's regret. It's sadness. This person's not doing well right now. There's something they want to clear up with you. That's clear here. But they're not quite ready to come to the work site yet. Something on their side, 3 cups down, and there's 2 cups still standing. That's you, and they want them 2 cups. And the job site's ready for the construction guys to show up for this old soulmate connection filmed on PBS to come and build something on it, right? Norm Abram, master carpenter, gonna work on the 2x4s and shit. Yeah, that's right. You want Norm Abram working on your house. You really do. And you want me reading your energy. Because I'm telling you what's going on here. Alright? How do they feel in the soul about you? I like this here. It's the Page of Wands. Passion. When this falls here, it's passion. And it's a passion. It's with some bravery attached. And no nonsense. It's an almost, you're like a whole new thing for them. They've never experienced what they have with you before. I bet they haven't. I mean, if I'm banging somebody with butt cheek tattoos, 1 fish on each butt cheek, I think to myself, I never had that before. That's something new. How about that? I say that in my way, but that's the energy that's there. You're something new to this person. The foundation is there. The crew needs to show up and build on it. Right now, they're dealing with something. They're sitting in regret. Look at this horse. Right? My God. All right. They're waiting for somebody to ride them, and they want you to ride. Whoever has been riding them, if they're married, they don't want that no more. It's like, no. Hidden energy. It's red with the 3 of Pentacles here. This old soulmate work site. What's the universe want to tell you? 7 of Wands. Very common card here as well. And I've been pulling from a variety of decks in these February readings. This is a very common card in this position. It came out at least 2-3 times for different signs. Right now they're dealing with something. They're holding back. This card has a lot of meanings. Any reader will tell you that. It's either they're defensive, or they're standing up and doing what's right for them, or they're fighting off, keeping things at bay. Right now, they're keeping things at bay. They are. The job site's here. It's ready, but they're in traffic all the way to the job site. I give it to you in an easy way to understand. I don't throw you a bunch of hocus pocus, all right? It really is. That's what's going on. Yes, I can't wait to clarify that. There's more there. Potential final outcome. It's red with my sad horse here. Oh, okay. Okay. This is very interesting. It's the 2 of Pentacles. That's a very interesting final outcome. All of this I'm noticing in the key positions. Okay. Well, first of all, in all positions, I've got no major arcana on the table except the overall energy. This tells me that your hands are tied, Pisces. Okay? Listen to me, 2 fish and 1 fish. I know you're watching. Listen. Your hands are tied. All right? Nothing you can do. We're in an infinity loop right now. We'll call it an infinity loop. All right, sounds like a children's toy, I know, but we'll call it that. Round and around and around. We're waiting for one thing to happen so another thing can happen. That's the energy that's here. Okay? All right. Let's clarify. Let's stop fucking around. Let's go deep. I'm going to go deep for you, all right? All right. Anybody with fish tattoos on each butt cheek, I go deep. Okay, I'm going to tell you what. Right here, 3 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Tell me about this job site we're waiting on Norm Abram and this old soulmate crew to show up. PBS is already here filming. There's no crew. Where is everybody? We don't have a show. There ain't traffic. Sad traffic, and they're not happy about that traffic. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? That's not a happy horse on that card, people. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? Why? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Oh, what did I say? They're in traffic. The job site is built, but we're waiting on something. We're in an infinity loop, right? New children's toy. Crossing that is the 10 of Swords. Okay? Something is ending for them. On their side. It's at the end point. It's got 10 swords in the back of a bison. Here in February is probably the time where everything kind of kicks around here a little bit. And this resets to an Ace of Swords. All right. Let's see. What's on top? Something is ending on their side. They're in traffic. It's choppy waters. It's 6 of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. Heading toward the rainbow. What I say they were chasing? What did I fucking say? Rewind. Fishies. There's a rainbow right there on that card. You see it? Right? Even with the shitty color of my camera, that fucking thing is a rainbow. Alright? They're chasing rainbow. But first they got to get out of the choppy waters. Alright? And it's a great metaphor. They're in traffic. The job site's ready. They already dug the hole. You know, the cement truck is there waiting. It's there. It's waiting. You're there waiting. You're there with, you know, yeah, right here, 9 of Wands. It's a perseverance. It's the energy that keeps coming up. It's been coming up since the February overview reading. It's this persistent energy. You're the reason they're doing everything they're doing on their side, whether they come toward you or not. Okay? For some of you, they won't. I can't say everybody. There's not 100% on this shit. 87% of them is the average we've been getting. 87% of them are coming towards you, but 100% of your people, regardless, they're doing all this because of something they learned from you or something about this connection or whatever it is. Maybe their person don't have, if they're married, maybe their person don't have butt cheek tattoos. And they won't come to you because they're afraid, but they're going to check everybody's ass before they bang them. You know, make sure there's butt cheek tattoos there. You know, okay, you got to go. Bye-bye. It literally is like that. They're doing it for you or because of you. Because of what they learned, because of whatever. It's the truth. Take it or leave it. Even if you think, oh, Steve, I'm never going to hear from this person. It's nonsense. It's not nonsense. It's a persistent energy that keeps coming up. You're heavy on their mind, big time. All right? And everybody's wounded here. This is the card of the wounded warrior. You're wounded. They're wounded. Right here. I see it. They're in a lot of regret. But a lot of that regret is toward you. I think for a lot of you, not unlike the Leo angle, they tried to make something work in a toxic situation or something along those lines. Either career, family, or job, or marriage, or whatever. And they made a mistake. Somebody chose incorrectly. The 2 of Pentacles tells me that too, because energy's always in layers. I told one sign it's like a 7-layer cake. I have to choose what I tell you here for the majority of people. But there is one of the layers of that cake of somebody made a bad choice here. Somebody chose the red side when they should have chose the green side. And that leads to regret. Energy all ties together. It all loops and ties and everything's connected. I tell you that all the time. I don't think a lot of people understand the depth of what that means. You know, you picture in your mind human beings all connected. Yes. Yes. No, everything. Everything is everything. Right? Everything matters. It's all a delicate balance, especially here in the 3D. Mother Nature in particular, a very delicate balance. It'll turn on you on a dime if it gets knocked out of balance. The universe does not like its energy knocked out of balance. Just like you get karma for knocking things out of balance, for your own selfishness, if you do a spell and it's for greedy reasons, or if you manifest something that isn't for the greater good, you catch karma. Well, it's the same thing if you knock the universe's energy out of balance. And this person here knocked things out of balance. They chose wrong. A gift, a disconnection was put in front of them, and they made the wrong choice. And they're suffering some karma for it. There it is right there. Just look at that horse. Keep your eye on it. Because I'm about to throw some cards on top of it. Why's the Five of Cups here? What's all this regret? Ten of Cups reversed. The Ten of Cups reversed is why there's regret. What did I just get fucking done saying? Rewind your goddamn video. I said part of the energy that's here is they chose wrong. Somebody made a bad choice here. Pisces is always the choice. That should be your shirt. Pisces is always the choice. Always choose two fish. Right? It's like a name brand. They regret that they don't have the happiness of the green side. They chose the red side. What else? What's on top? Yep, 8 cups. They're walking away from 8 broken cups toward a rainbow. The 9 of Cups. The wish fulfilled. In the Light Seer deck, she's walking toward the sun. We already had the sun. As the why the fuck are we here card. Why is the 8 cups here? Ah, that's amazing. As the King of Pentacles, it's my 8-point rainbow antlered buck. It is indeed what they're walking toward. They want more stability in their life. They want the real deal. The real deal. I've been saying since the beginning of this, just like I tell Leos all the time, somebody chasing rainbows. I get another rainbow. I got a rainbow, I got a rainbow, I got fucking rainbow right here in our final outcome. It's a goddamn rainbow bright fucking reading. She's gonna hop across the table in her little unicorn thing. You're irreplaceable to this person. You're very important to this person. You're very, regardless of whether they come towards you or not, which for most of you I believe they are, from the Chariot card, big time. Whether they come towards you or not, you really affected this person. You've affected their view on the world, their perspective, everything. And if there is a misunderstanding between you two, right? If they think that you see them in the wrong light, for example, or something like that, they will clamor to come fix it. They will pull their hair out, stay up all night. They do not want you thinking negatively about them. That is abundantly clear from this energy and their feelings right here, especially off of this card. Why is the Page of Wands here? A lot of passion here. Curiosity about you, passion about you. It's a nice card. Why is the Page of Wands here? Sorry about any banging in the background, by the way. It's not banging. It's actually, you know, repair banging, if you will. Why is the it's the Four of Wands. That's why the Page of Wands is here. In their soul, they feel you as the Four of Wands. Their happy new beginning. I saw that here anyway with this. It's the same thing I told you about this card. It's right here. This is the road to the Ten of Pentacles, but it's the real deal. The Four of Wands is the real deal. Okay? What's on top? Again, very common card to fall here in my February readings. Very common card here in this position. And the odds of all the shuffling that gets done between the readings, having it come back in the exact spot after having pulled, it's telling. These are swords in the soul. Somebody is frantically worried about something, and it ties to that Five of Wands from the beginning, from the pre-shuffle. Okay? There is something you two need to get cleared up, or something that they want to tell you that maybe you misunderstand. I don't know. But they are frantic to do it. And they're in their head a little too much about it. They're in their head too much. The universe says this page can go to a night, right? This page can go to a night if they get out of their head. Why is the Eight of Swords here? And there's the Knight. How about that? I did not know that was there. How about the universe? It's just what I just told you. The universe says this can go to a night if the swords go away. I swear to God, that's fucking unreal. I love that I read the energy first, then pull the cards. I like that I do that for you guys because it hammers it home. It makes what I'm saying really, really stick in your mind. Oh my God, he said a night and then he pulled a night. Oh my God. Yeah, oh my God. That's what the universe is saying. But either way, you're the bee's knees to this person. Seven of Wands, why is it here? Tell me about this Seven of Wands. Now this is, again, they're in traffic. On the way to the job site to build things. They're starting a whole new life, for sure. One way or another. And they all want you to be a part of it, or you were a part of it as far as just inspiration, if nothing else. Okay? And I can't promise everybody's person's coming in. That's just irresponsible tarot reading. Because that's not how energy works. Okay? It's not how life works. And everything is energy, so life is energy. Anyway, the Seven of Wands, why is it here? Tell me about this traffic jam. Tell me about this traffic jam. It's almost over. That's what I can tell you. We can see the end of it. Three of Wands. It's soon. Soon the dam's going to break. They're coming towards you. This is beautiful. Oh my God. Oh, and there, by the way, this position always ties to the soul position. We had the Four of Wands crossing here. Soon this Three of Wands becomes the Four of Wands, and this Knight comes in. Knight of Wands. Brave, impulsive action. I think this person shows up out of nowhere. I think they show up when you least expect it. You may not have to wait or be cool as long as you think. What's on top? Ace of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. It's been a long time. It's been a long traffic jam, but it's almost over. Somebody, this is red with the Six of Swords. Somebody finally grandma on the freeway here is finally pulling into the parking lot. What's the next card out? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? This is also a very common card to fall in this position. Again, the statistical odds with all the shuffling between things, it's just mind-blowing. These February readings have been really divinely guided. It's unreal to see the repeat cards and things like that because there's a lot of shuffling going on. Queen of Cups. It's the most love one human being can feel for another. It's the biggest card of love I can pull. The universe wants you to know everything I told you about this Nine of Wands, this persistent energy. You're very important to this person. If you don't think that's true, you're wrong. 100% of you, whether they come in or not. Okay? Whether they come in or not, you've affected their life. And there's a lot of love. A lot. And they want to give it to you. The Queen of Cups gives the full cup. She holds the Ace of Cups and gives the full cup. They want to, but they can't right now. Okay? Just be cool. But it's not long. Three of Wands. It's not long. Two of Pentacles. All right, let's go. This is our loop here. It really is. Let's see. We're just in a holding thing here. Let's see what we got. Two of Pentacles, round and round. Will they make the right decision this time? Let's see. What's the final on this, universe? Tell me, why is the Two of Pentacles here? Okay. I had a picture of this card in my mind as I was shuffling. It's really strange. It really is. It's a goat. And it's red with these. There's something toxic on their side. They're again, the energy, they made a bad choice based on toxin around them or things they picked up on in life, biases, whatever it is. This person is at a kind of a crossroads, in kind of a loop. They're sort of fixing things and trying to resolve a mistake they made because of past experience. Either they blew you off because you reminded them of, I'm not going through that again, not realizing that energy is different around different situations. So while the core energy might be the same, the affecting energy on the outside changes. That's why it's not insanity to keep repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting the same result. Which, by the way, Einstein never said that definition of insanity. That's not true. It's false. He never said that. And it's not insanity to keep repeating the same things over and over again. Because the core energy might be the same, but things change around it. So if this person blew you off because, well, last time I went with a Pisces, they screwed me over. Well, this ain't the same Pisces. It's that kind of logic. The energy around this Pisces is different. This might go differently. That's why you cast no one off without cause. You don't know what keys they might hold. You find out first before you say bye-bye. They might be an 8-point rainbow antlered buck, but that buck might look the same as someone you knew before. Or nope, not. I guarantee you the energy around that is different. The two, hopefully different enough. But you don't know unless you take a chance. What's on top? Two of Cups. They're walking away. It's red with the Eight of Cups. Listen, for most of you, they're coming in. I knew that with the Chariot anyway. Two of Cups is you two coming together. They're walking away from 8 broken cups toward the rainbow, the 9 of Cups. Okay? You're their wish fulfilled, emotional fulfillment. They see that with you. You're irreplaceable. 2 cups right here. It's 2 of you coming together. They're going to make the right choice this time. Why is the 2 of Cups here? This is really funny. It's the 10 of Wands. I told you. 10 of Wands right here. I told you. This is really important to this person. This is a lot. This is the end. 10s are the end that lead to a new beginning. This 10 of Wands resets to an Ace of Wands. Why? I know that because of this. Because they're chasing rainbows. And you're irreplaceable to this person. You've altered their life completely by just having the soul recognition you have. But I do need to point out the universe is making it impossible for this to be sugar-coated with this here. It heard me say it, and it wants me to hammer it home. Not all of you will this person come towards you. But if they won't. With the 10 of Wands, for some of them, it'll just be too much. They're too scared. I'll put it that way. But for the vast majority of you, this person is headed your way. There's no doubt about it. That 10 of Wands is a lot of pressure. When the 10 of Wands breaks, 2 soulmates come together. The only thing keeping us in suspended animation here with the 2 of Pentacles is they're dealing with something on their side. And a little bit of their own fears. But mostly they're dealing with something on their own side. When the dam breaks, the 2 soulmates come together. And whatever they're dealing with is toxic. And also, if they don't come towards you, it means that the little devil is still whispering in their ear. You know, that fear of, well, what if they reject you? You know, you don't want to go in there. They might reject you. What, are you crazy? You don't want to do that. Right? That devil. And some people, if they're weak, they'll listen to that. You never want to listen to that. Always follow the soul. The soul is Toucan Sam. Right? Follow your nose. He always found Fruit Loops, didn't he? You follow your soul, you'll always get Fruit Loops. You always will. And they don't taste anything like fruit, but they're very good. Three cards, universe. What else you want to tell Pisces? I don't know if I'm going to extend this one or not. I don't know that I need to. I don't. I think I got pretty much everything here. But we'll see. I'll let the 3 cards and the crossing card from the universe tell me whether I'm going to or not. I don't know. I'm not here to nickel and dime anybody. If I don't think I can pull an hour-long reading out of it and get you a good bang for your nickel, I'm not going to. But if there's a little side reading I need to pull here, I will. Okay? You got my word on that. Right. That's why when I extend a reading, it's worth getting. Because I tell people that. I don't do no 10-minute extendeds. If I extend a reading, it means there's some shit we're going to find out. It's the real deal. Alright, I'm not, nickel and diming nobody. Fucking bullshit. Alright, here we go. I watched plenty of extended readings back in 2020 before I started this channel, and there was so many. I wrote in and said, I want my fucking money back. Asshole. That's not an extended reading. What do we got here? What do you want to tell Pisces, universe? Boy, it really wants me to shuffle. You know what? It won't let me pull a reading out of that. I'm going to switch decks. I think there's a reason for that. We'll find out. I'm switching decks to the little light seer. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card from my Pisces. Or 3 cards and a crossing card in this case. 3 cards, universe. What do you want to tell Pisces before we go here? Also help me determine if there's an extended here or not. Because right now I see exactly what's going on. It's exactly what I told you. Just rewind and watch the video. I don't need to repeat myself. Give me 3 cards, universe. What do you want to tell Pisces? Okay, I see it. It's Sarah Gilbert. It's Darlene from Roseanne. The 2 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Lovers. And where's this person going? What are they heading toward after they walk away from 8 cups? Yeah, 9 cups right here. And whoo-wee, look at that, an Ace of Swords underneath it. The most common card for the next 18 months. I told you with the North Node in Pisces, this is a big deal. Pay attention. It's the aha moment we talked about in the overview video, which I think opened with an Ace of Swords, if I recall correctly, the overview for February, which you all should watch because you're definitely fucking a part of that, no doubt about it. And that extended is fucking epic. I remember that extended. The Nine of Cups, crossing the Four of Swords. Wait for it. I know I keep telling you that, but this all ties, these two cards tie to the moon that was up in the pre-shuffle when we started. Wait for it. Right now, somebody's in a battle. Somebody's taking care of business. This soulmate connection is so fucking strong. I'm going to pull a couple cards on the Lovers. I'm actually going to do that, so don't go away. But I'm going to tell you right now, this connection, fueling this, crossing the Chariot, was the Six of Cups. In a message from, this is from the universe, a message from the universe. These are a message from the universe. There's big love here. They want to come big, big, big. Everything's big. Big Chariot here, rushing in. Crossed by a Six of Cups, if you recall. And here's the Lovers. The Lovers and the Six of Cups together in the same reading. In this case, messages from the universe with a Queen of Cups. This is a huge fucking, huge connection. And with the Nine of Cups here, reinforcing, again, walking toward the Nine Cups. There's a lot of wishes fulfilled here. This is very powerful. And somebody's really knowing it. You really, I don't care. I know because of the Ten of Wands, not all of you, your person might chicken out. They might just need a break after they deal with what they're dealing with on their side. You know, they might just need a break. You know, it's just, I don't want to set anybody's expectations, but I will say this. I will say this to 100% of you watching. You have affected this person's life in such a way that they're making major changes, either within themselves or within a connection they have on their side, or be it family or a marriage, or within how they approach their life, like career and all of that. You've affected their life on a huge level, and that can only result in good karma for you, unless you fuck it up with negative thoughts and anger and resentment. You know, the best thing, one of the greatest energies is gratitude. Okay, and one of the greatest energies that's tied to that is in helping others. Okay, and the gratitude you receive from them, in that you are getting a gratitude energy from this person. That's why I keep saying you affected their life. But also the gratitude that you feel in, you know, that feeling of, as you absorb the gratitude from the other side, you emit kind of a gratitude. It's a very attracting energy. It attracts, and it attracts quickly. Gratitude brings things to you very quickly. It's a very important energy. All right? So that's why I tell you that. I want you to know that you affected this person on a high level. And then they have a lot of love here, a lot of respect. They feel bad about some, for some of you, not all, but for some of you, there's something happened here. There's a misunderstanding with that Five of Wands, and they feel bad. Tell me about the Lovers. Give me a couple cards on the Lovers, universe, before we go. I'm not going to extend it. There's no reason. I'd be nickel and diming you. But I will tell you about the Lovers. It's crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. Message from the universe, message from the universe. Another Ace of Pentacles brought out from another deck. Slowly but surely, Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour is pulling in your parking lot. Or at least, again, the hole is dug. We're just waiting for the work crew to show up here to build a foundation. On top, I got the Emperor. I've got the Two of Pentacles again. That's our ending energy. And I got communication coming at the end of the day. I got the Eight of Wands. Okay? The center card here is the Two of Pentacles. Again, that's just reiterating our ending. Right now we're in a holding pattern. Round and round. Okay? Round and round. The next card out, these are read center. If they were laid out, it'd be center, left, right. You know, these are like these. Center, left, right. The next card is the Emperor. It's somebody taking control of a situation on their side. It's not the Burger King energy. I'm asking about the Lovers card. I'm asking about them coming towards you. I want to see where this is going. For the majority of you, what the universe answered for me, for the majority of you, probably around 87% of you, give or take, is that even though this Ten of Wands is here, for the majority of you, there is communication coming, but you're going to have to fucking, again, I tell you, wait for it. There's some shit going on that needs to be dealt with here. It's very clear in the energy. Somebody's taking control, and they're doing it all because of your connection. Whether you believe it or not, whether they even tell you that or not ever, most people wouldn't admit that. Most people don't say thank you when somebody helps them. Okay? Most people don't do it. Because it makes them vulnerable. Okay? It makes them feel like, well, I needed help. You know, nobody wants to feel like they need help, especially people in their ego. If your person was the Burger King, for example, you know, had to have things their way, the King of Wands, pride, ego, all of that, that person will never admit that they even needed help, let alone thank someone for helping them. That's, you know, again, I've been saying this a lot in February to a lot of the signs. It is for a small percentage of you, you know, maybe on the top side, 13 to 15% of you. I'm your closure. People like me, or just me in general, I'll speak for myself because you're watching my reading. I'm your closure. You find out something from me, reading the energy, that you don't know, that you're not going to find out. Okay? That's fine. Take it. You know, feel good about that you helped another person. Many people go through life never helping anybody but themselves. But for most of you, if you can be cool, this connection's coming together. The work crew is showing up. This old soulmate with Norm Abrams on PBS and all that, you know, whoever's hosting it now. It used to be Bob Vila. I liked Bob Vila. I heard he's a bit of an asshole, actually, in person. But I liked him on camera. Anyway, this old soulmate's about to build a house. All right? There's a persistent energy here that won't go away. And I'll tell you one more thing before we go there, two fish. This card, this persistent energy that I keep pulling on here in the February readings is red in my reading with this Queen of Cups. Part of that persistent energy for all of you is a deep love. A love that for many of you, though especially the ones who won't come in, your person doesn't even understand. They can't fathom it, which is why in the soul they get in their head. That's why there's swords here. And again, the soul energy, the universe said, there's a lot of passion here. But this page can become a knight if we lose this. Okay? For some of you, they won't lose this. For those of you where they're coming in, the implication is that that goes away. And what we have here is someone who's got passion for you, and that passion upshifts into the high gear, and they come in. All right. A little nervous probably because the Knight of Wands can get out as fast as they come in. But that's pretty good in this particular soulmate cycle. That's one of the nicest soul energies I've seen in this February readings. We end with an 8 of Wands. That's a pretty good ending. We start with a 5 of Wands. And that 5 of Wands is tied to two things. Either you got a conflict, I'm sure you do. I'm sure this person has a lot to tell you and maybe straighten something out, something you might have assumed or something they might have assumed that you want to straighten out. Whatever it is, if nothing else, the conflict is why the hell did you run? Okay? It could be as simple as that. For some of you, it's far more complex. But it's all temporary. 5s are temporary in the tarot. It goes away. It's something that can be fixed. It's nonsense. Okay? That's your reading. And the other side of that 5 of Wands is them fixing something on their side with that King of Swords crossing it. They're cutting something out, you know, big time. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one Pisces today, or anyone, I've done my job. All right, one fish or two fish, doesn't matter. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, Pisces. Woo, I'll keep an eye on it for you. I will. And pay attention to your Friday readings and your Saturday weekly readings as well. You know. All right. Good luck.